Bama gang. Because we always hit the nail on the head. So check this out, my Miami Hurricane fans. This one is dedicated to my Miami Hurricane fans. Now I know you Seminole bums and you Gator bums. Y'all gonna have something to say? Put it in the comment section. Y'all ain't us. We better than y'all. It is what it is. But anyway, man, I got some notes for you guys. A lot been going on at Miami. As you guys know, spring practice is back on. The pads are on. Them boys are out there thudding right now. Not full tackling, but thudding. Yeah, they getting a little physical. Just a little razzle dazzle. But anyways, guys, before we get any further into this video, do me a huge favor. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and all that other good stuff. Share the channel with a Miami Hurricane fan. Share it with a Florida Gator fan. Share it with a Seminole fan. I'm pretty sure you know some of those guys. Anyways, a lot to happen. A lot has been going on for the Miami Hurricanes. Football, other sports too, but we're gonna focus on the football stuff. Obviously practice in pads, like I said. Guys, do me a huge favor. Hit the like button. Okay, got it out of the way. So Cam Ward, I got my little notes here, man. I wrote down a lot of stuff today. A lot of topic points that I didn't want to, skip over if I did this video, just off the top of the head. Might miss out on something. Y'all might miss out on something. Y'all might tell me some stuff that I already know, but I didn't put it in the video. That's tough. Let's get to it. Cam Ward is basically living up to the hype. Everybody expect him to come in, to look phenomenal, and so far so good. Through spring, he's been living up to the hype, delivering passes where only receivers can catch it. Delivering 50-yard passes to George, Jacoby George, number 3. I know you guys wanted to see more, vertical passes and stuff like that, especially to that guy. He's a speedster, and obviously Cam's been getting that. Obviously, guys like Restrepo still out there, doing his thing, competing. I think him and I think it's Mashal. I don't want to miss the guy's name. I'm just gonna call him Powell because that's his last name. Him and Powell been going back and forth at it. Restrepo's been winning most of the battles, but it's been a back and forth with them. You can obviously tell that they're gonna make each other better. So that's a good matchup. Other receivers that's making a name for themselves, quite young at that too. Nikar came in, slot receiver. Also, you got the young freshman also in JoJo. Those guys are out there trying to make a name for themselves, looking good so far. So far so good. Somewhere down the line after spring, by the way, the spring game, we're gonna talk about that too. But somewhere down the line after spring, we're gonna try to break down some of these positions after spring. After the spring game and everything like that. Oh, by the way, the spring game will be on the ACC Network, ACC Network X. So it'll be televised. That'll be on April 13th. That's a Saturday, guys. So if you don't work on the weekend, that's on a Saturday. That's at 4 p.m. That game will be basically televised. So you can watch it. You can see, how the team is doing if you got ACC Network. And, if you don't, then there's some ways to watch it, especially if you got a Fire Stick. That's tough. If you're a member of the channel, you can hit me up and I'll tell you how you can watch it for free, all that good stuff. But I can't really talk about that right now. Ain't trying to get nobody on me for no piracy or nothing like that. But anyway, ACC game, ACC Network is what the game is going to be on. The spring game will be on campus. Yes, a field that's adjacent to basically Green Tree, Cod Stadium, basically where they play the soccer games and track and field. That stadium, I think it seats about 500. So obviously this is going to be a more intimate spring game, family, basically family of the players, and probably some big time boosters and former players and stuff like that, and of course the media, some of the media. So that's basically what'll be, the spring game audience wise. But back to the practices and everything. Travante Citizen, he's out there. He's practicing, contact and everything. So far so good. Looked like if he could stay healthy, that we'll have Trevante Citizen basically ready for game time if he could stay healthy through the rest of these practices in spring and fall. Also, not just Trevante Citizen, you got Chris Johnson, speedy receiver out there. As you guys know, he came in kind of small, put on some weight, looking good. Out there, shifty, speed, all that good stuff, man. So that's great to see. That's great to learn that the development is there, but he's also keeping that speed with him as putting on weight, also healthy weight. So basically, yeah. So also, I already mentioned that to you guys about them. Freshman. A guy that if you follow the channel, you know that I've been telling you guys about, because I wanted him in this class. And not only did we get him in this class, but we flipped him from the Baby Lizards. I'm talking about linebacker Darius Hayes out there in pads. Looked like the kid looked like a grown man already, basically. That Miami development, baby. That strength and conditioning. Doing a great job. Looking good out there. Looking very physical. Exactly what Miami needed in that linebacker room. Obviously, we're jam-packed in that linebacker room. A lot of talent, a lot of physical guys, a lot of dudes that could get it home, man. So we're going to see. I think we're going to have a lot of rotation in that linebacker room this year. So obviously, that's probably going to be a strength in a position of strength for us this season. But Darius Hayes is looking good out there. Damari Brown, we also seen came back. Cam McCord came back. And Akeem Mesidor, they came back, but they was not basically getting contact or whatever. No contact. They was on no contact. Guys that basically was injured last season, they're basically back and making their way back into the practice and all that stuff, but no contact. Let's talk about jobs. Coaching jobs. There's a Chalk Talk coming up pretty soon. I think it's on the 27th. Former Miami Hurricane quarterback and offensive coordinator for the Cleveland Browns. National champion guy. 01, one of part of the best teams. Ken Dorsey, man. Ken Dorsey will be doing a Chalk Talk. So basically, if you coaches that want to learn some things, obviously this is a guy that's in the NFL that's coaching at the high level. As an offensive coordinator, you've seen him, made some viral videos of him going crazy in the booth of, things like that, showing that passion behind his coaching and everything like that. He'll be talking to the Miami Hurricanes on the 27th. I think that's a Wednesday. I think it's around 5 o'clock if I'm not mistaken. So, if there's coaches out there that want to learn a few things from him, maybe, the ins and outs of the NFL and coaching and all that kind of stuff, y'all, hey, Ken Dorsey. But we're not here to talk about Ken Dorsey. We're talking about an actual coach that's on our staff right now. Believe it or not, he was a Seminole. He was a Florida State Seminole, a linebacker for the Florida State Seminole. Can't quite remember the years right now. Should have wrote that down too, put it in the notes. But hey, it is what it is. Derek Nicholson has been promoted. Yes, has been promoted. Not just linebackers coach anymore, but co-defensive coordinator. Yeah, so he'll be the co-defensive coordinator to Lance Guidry. As you guys know, Lance Guidry, defense, it speaks for itself. I ain't got to go too much details on that. You guys can watch and see the improvements that's being made. But Nicholson will be basically co-defensive coordinator. So it's going to be interesting to see how he can help Guidry make this defense even better than it was before. Movement. Let's talk movement. So, obviously, Dan Radakovich, the athletic director, the AD for Miami, was on a radio show this morning, WM something. I can't quite remember it off the top of my head. Probably should have wrote that down too. But he spoke about Miami not joining Clemson and Florida State and not, going up against the ACC and everything like that. Basically, to me, it's a political thing. Stay out of the way. Obviously, I've said it on the channel before, and I'm gonna say it again. Allegedly, rumors. Allegedly. Miami 27 should be going to the SEC, but I've seen predictions out there by different sources different media outlets that's making predictions, keyword predictions, and they're projecting. Keywords, projecting. They're not final or anything like that. But I'm seeing Miami to the Big 12. How do you guys feel about that? If Miami were to join the Big 12, some of the teams that's in the Big 12 right now, Colorado, UCF, and some of those schools that's basically, was a part of the Big 12 before they took Texas and Oklahoma. And, how would you guys feel if Miami joined the Big 12? Now, me, obviously, I think it's going to be the SEC. Obviously, I think the Big Ten wants some schools in Florida, but I think they're aiming more towards Florida State. And I think, given the situation with Florida State and Clemson going after the ACC is affiliated to ESPN, so you get the deal. Miami stays out of it. Miami, do their thing. Miami wants out of the ACC, period, plain and simple. But they're not publicly trying to destroy the ACC, publicly saying things. They're watching this thing play out, and in the end, I think Miami will be in the SEC. Obviously, you don't want to ruffle no feathers with ESPN right now with the ACC battle and all that. So let Clemson and Florida State and all the rest of the schools duke it out. And if this thing were to go sideways and realignment come around, Miami to the SEC. That's tough. Florida Gator fans, deal with it. Cry all you want. Cry yourself to sleep. Miami to the SEC. Y'all will be done for. Anyways, let's keep it moving, man. Tight end, another freshman out there, doing a thing or two. Elijah Lofton. Obviously, we're seeing passes thrown his way. Now, obviously, pass was thrown behind him, underthrew by, our quarterback from last season that got hurt his arm, broke his arm against Florida State in Emory Williams. So, obviously, I don't think Emory Williams' arm is at 100%, but nonetheless, he's back out there and practicing and stuff like that. As you guys know, this is a deep quarterback room we got so far. All the guys are looking like they're making improvements too. And Jakari Brown out there, you were seeing passes thrown. We see them throwing the ball in the net and stuff like that. So Jakari has been, getting a little bit better on the accuracy and everything like that. But Elijah Lofton, that dude is going to be a problem. Honorable mention, Ray Joseph. That dude is out there doing incredible stuff, man. But anyways, just wanted to update you guys a little bit on what's going on at the University of Miami. Obviously, guys, get in the comment section. Tell me what you think. I even pushed this video out. As you can hear in my voice, I'm kind of under the weather. So do me a favor. Hit the like button. That's it. And get in the comment section. Tell me how you guys feeling about all the topics that we talked about in the video. That's it, guys. That's it. That's pretty much